The Bills. Josh
Oh,
Allen.
oh. So let me ask you a question. So let's suppose Josh Allen and all the starters were playing. Do you think you would have had the same outcome? Be honest. I'll wait.
Yo, I think, yo, bro, honestly, I really think you forget. I really think you forget that Russell Wilson
Oh,
is unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. Stop playing with me, Hive. And we got Jameis Winston. Yo, bro, we have your old quarterback, bro. Yo, why was it cool when you did it, but it's not when we do it, bro? That's crazy. We
oh
have
no,
your starting quarterback as our backup, plus the future of our organization. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? We
who,
ain't here,
who,
bro.
Dart,
Yeah. Everybody, including DeVito,
Tommy
scored
Cutlets.
a touchdown.
Okay, well, I see that you have a lot of hope, and you know what? That's really cool.
This, this nigga.
That's really good, like to have. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm not gonna rain on your parade, so I'm gonna just take some time out and just give you a round of applause, bro.
Right. Give me
Big
my
shout,
flowers now,
big
nigga.
shout out to the G-men on getting that crucial first preseason W. You guys
Whatever,
are
nigga.
you guys are gonna win the chip in the preseason. I'm with y'all. Let's
Listen, bro,
go, G-men.
it's a start. All
Who's
right, that's
who,
what matters. It's
who's
a
the running back
start.
again?
Is it Tracy Jr.?
Oh, okay. And who's your receivers again?
We got neighbors. We got fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, shut up, nigga. It's a new team. We got new niggas.
Mario Manningham is making a comeback this year.
Is he really?
No, fuck with you.
It
Amani
was there. I hope
Tuma,
not
like
for the
is coming
Giants.
back.
You said who? Let me see who the
Amani
Giants got as
Tuma
wide
coming back.
receivers. Giants wide receivers 2025.
The G-man.
Who's the starting? Neighbors, Little Jordan, Humphrey.
Okay,
Clayton is still there.
okay.
Marset
Okay.
and Austin. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is it. But yeah, it looks very promising, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks very promising. I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. Like, honestly, I'm a Giants fan, and they sucked for the last couple years. So I just been like, yeah, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Like, all right, before even Daniel Jones, bro. Like, I've just tuned in. Like, I'm literally on my phone doing whatever I have to do whenever the Giants play since like 2 years before Eli retired. I'm just here. I'm here. I will find, you know how when you're not in the same state, you can't really find your team, and it's the most, and if you don't have the network or whatever, you have to go through some bullshit. I do that just to do everything else, just to have them on, bro. I will
Mm.
just have these niggas on. Like,
I would figure that you would be a Browns fan.
stop. I would figure you be a Pittsburgh fan, nigga.
Ew, hell no.
Right, exactly, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, ew. I grew up hating Pittsburgh. I grew up hating the Cowboys. Now I'm kind of a Cowboy fan because one of CD Lamb. Like that man is he's just crazy. But
I think
and
this
then
year,
my wife is a big ass Cowboy fan.
I think this year is going to be the first year the Steelers are not going to make it to the playoffs.
Did you
I
see how
think
slow Aaron Rodgers is? Oh my
I,
god.
I think that streak is going to be broken this year for sure.
Yeah, because they've been there since like forever,
Every
right?
every year that coach Tomlin has been there, they made like the playoffs.
I'm telling you, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They hired Aaron Rodgers to find a reason to fire that black man.
Well, NFL preseason is on and popping. You know, yo, what's up with the kicker from the Jacksonville Jaguars? Did
Man,
you see that?
yeah.
He kicked a 70-yard.
Yo, is that
70.
all time? Is that all time?
Yeah, yeah, that's a record. I think the
That's a
highest was
record.
what, 60, 62, maybe?
Listen,
He
he
did
had to be a
70,
soccer player. I guarantee you he was a soccer player.
bro. It's not easy, bro.
What was the Jacksonville Jaguars kicker doing before football? Professional soccer player. What the fuck did I say, bro? Professional soccer player before switching to football. John Brown, another
Mm.
Josh Lambo,
Nah, his name is Cam Little.
Cam Little. Cam fucking Little. Shouts out to
Cam
him.
Little.
How did Hunter do?
I don't know. I didn't really
How's
hear.
Cam doing actually? Let's talk about that. How Cam Newton? Cam Ward doing?
Well,
What
he just he just threw for a touchdown, I believe.
yeah, y'all got the ball right now. Y'all in the second quarter. Go Tennessee. You've never heard that anywhere. You know how they be like,
It's
you've never
preseason,
heard a
bro.
nigga go into, you know how they be like, you never heard a nigga go into a car and be like, put that Eminem on. You never heard a nigga say, go fucking Tennessee.
Bruh.
Yo, these hats hurt, bro.
Just look like that hurt, bro.
Shit's fucking hurt. Yeah, I gotta have a hat on, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm exhausted. I did the fucking pop up today, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. How
Oh my,
how was it? Was it worth it?
yeah. We made like triple the money that we spent to get there and all the stuff to make and all of that. So it's a profit.
Cool.
I mean, it's not a big profit, but you over break even. So
Mm-hmm.
how off? All right. So if anybody that knows, when you're married, you are in a business. It's two partners
Yeah.
working together, and you guys gotta make the shit work, right? That's
Yeah.
just being married. That's just
Right.
being married. It's you gotta clock in every single day to this job, and you each other's boss and supervisor and everything, and you know what I mean. I gotta make that shit work just as that. But when y'all start a company together, it doesn't always go good. It's not always the greatest. You know what I mean? It's not, just because you make money is not. So how do you feel about like couples doing business together? Do you think like she should have her shit and you should have your business? Do you feel like Because I feel like as a man, when you're a man and you're creating a business with your woman, you're gonna do all the work. All the
Yeah.
work.
Well, um. um.
The hat
Yeah. I
is
mean.
fire.
Oh, thank you, sir.
The hat is fire, bro. Oh my god.
This is from
Yeah,
the minor league team that's in this area.
I
It's called
like
the
that. I need that.
Lehigh Valley Coquis.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. But
Um.
yeah,
Well, as far as me and my wife, she's my backbone. You know what I mean. So I trust her always to make you know the right like the decision when it comes like to business. You know what I mean. And we just play off well with each other. You know what I'm saying? So she knows all of my strengths and vice versa, and we just lift each other up like in that way. Uh we pretty much have our own like our resale type of business that we do, and and it works like for us. You know what I'm saying? Like she pretty much gives me like the free reign to do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as getting like like to getting like the product and hunting for the next product that we can make a profit on. And we have like a photo booth type of business as well that she puts her trust in me to go out there and interact and socialize with different people up in different types like of areas, uh in order for us to get more business. You know what I'm saying? Like we like yesterday we had to drive all the way up to New York to drop off like the photo booth for a Sweet 16. So we basically have to drive, from PA all the way to the Bronx. I mean, yeah, it was in the Bronx. So we drove from PA up to the Bronx. We dropped off like the photo booth. We set it up, and when the Sweet 16 is over, we come and pick it up, and that's it. That's part of what that's part of like what we do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I know a
and
couple
then
people out here with a business like that.
yeah, and then of course, like on an everyday basis, I'm hunting, like on fucking thrift shops and on FB Marketplace. Like today, I hit up a whole bunch of yard sales. I got a whole bunch of steals. And now for tonight, I'm gonna get on eBay and FB Marketplace and put all those things up. And hopefully by the end of the week, I should have them all gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's the cycle of what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she has like the bread, so she gives me the bread. Here, you take this, you go out there, you get the product, you make the money back, and like the profit stays there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then we just build it up, and that's the cycle that like what we do. You know what I mean? So for the most part, we play off good with like with each other when it comes to that part. You know what I'm saying? So we try to separate our like a relationship from like the business. You know what I mean? So if she's got to check me, or like if she has to voice an opinion, she's gonna do it. So and then it's up
ASAP.
to me whether I'm gonna take it as a business partner or am I gonna take it personal, and then you know what I mean. So
Right.
once you learn like what's business and what's personal, then I don't see why it can't be as successful as it could be. Because which what other person like would you rather be in business than somebody who's gonna have your back 150%? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So of course I could go out and find somebody off the street who don't know me and say, hey, let's become like business partners. Like, am I gonna trust him fully like that? No. You know what I mean? I don't know him. We haven't been to the trenches like fucking together, and it's different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I wouldn't want to go into business unless I sincerely know the person. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I could vouch for the person at least more than 80%. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to trust anybody 100 like fucking percent. You know what I mean? There's always some
Absolutely.
doubt there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But for
Yeah,
the
because
most
you know
part,
what? People's work ethic is just
yeah,
nobody meets me where I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? Like we have this boxing thing, and it's like my boy, he's Dez, he's doing a lot of stuff where it's like he's doing a lot. If anything, he's doing the most, right? By himself. He doesn't know me, but I know from what you've taught me, like, yo, bro, help me help you. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I
Like
mean,
when you was throwing me the raft, I didn't get it at that time. You know what I mean? But now that I know where it's like, yo, I know where this could go. I believe in you. You don't need to tell me what to do for my part for you. I'ma do it for you. You know what I mean? Like that's how I am. And as a business partner, that's how I want. I want you to think for me when I'm not able to be there to think sometimes.
yeah,
And my wife is my boss. So
and that's
I'm
okay. You
I'm
know what I
good with
mean?
it. Shit, I'm trying to retire off of her. I'm trying to make her rich so that way I don't have to fucking work.
And
You know what I
that's
mean? But
okay. You
I'm
know what I
gonna
mean?
curse my boss out when I'm clocking in or when I'm not clocking in. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I curse my wife the fuck out, and I want to quit every time I have to work for her and everything. And but I make money with my wife, so I believe that Yatu Sabe's sister does the exact same thing you guys do. And yo, bro, it's a lot when you're doing it independent and by yourself, bro. And like today, I feel like between just I don't know, bro. It was just like wanting to be successful, and because as a man, right? I'm gonna be real with you. How when I started this podcast shit, bro, before I came to you, bro, I had to do this shit completely by myself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody could help me because the niggas that knew what to do was gatekeeping, and then I like the niggas that wanted to do something, like me and you, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Right.
If you look 9 months before, our shit looked at our eye. It wasn't this. It wasn't all of the shit we got now. But it's just
Mm-hmm.
it more so is just like nobody helps a man out. You know what I mean? When he's like dying to be successful. Like it kills me inside, bro, that I don't wake up as a millionaire every day. Like it kills me with the work ethic I have and all the think about how much money you have made your company, bro.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying that the funds is not there yet, like the way that you want it to be. But that doesn't mean that you're not successful. You know what I mean?
I'm
Because
greedy.
because what makes a person like a successful is, of course, yes, of course, is like the monetary and the money, yes, but also like the mentality. You know what I'm saying? And like your work ethic and your like integrity and your honor and your respect. That is a person who gets it. You know what I'm saying? And in due time, when all those things like a line with, like fucking with each other, is when you're gonna see like the funds and like the monetary, rise up to where you would like to be. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nah, it's not like like I said, like we made triple times what we spend, so it's like it's the money's there, but it's like when we walking around, like when you go to these places and you see, like
Bro,
some,
small progress is better than no progress.
bro, did you see our setup? Like our setup is better than a lot of these
I
niggas that's
know.
been
I
doing this
saw
shit
it.
for fucking years,
I,
bro.
I respect it. I love it. But hey, that's a sign of success. That's a sign of hustle. You know what I'm saying? And today
Yeah.
you might not have gotten rich in like your event, but you made more than what you spent.
It's a win.
So
It's a win.
that's a W.
I think
And it's
uh
just like you said, like whether you win by one or you win by 20, you know what I'm saying? It's a W. So accept that, and you know what I'm saying, and build off that energy and that vibe and keep it going. You know what I mean?
yo, let me explain something. This is what my brother has to deal with all the time. I be bitching like a little girl because the nigga be like, yo, we gonna be good, we gonna be good. And I'm like, yo, bro, I just want to be great. And then it's like, yo, we were at what, like 300 subscribers when we started this, and now we almost had 2,000. And it's like, see? And I'm like, yeah, I know, but it ain't five, bro. It
No.
ain't fucking
And
6,000. He's like, yo,
and it's okay to be hungry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I welcome it. Shit, I want us to be at 10K already. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But it doesn't mean that we're not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
will get
we're
there. We
definitely
gotta
gonna
keep
get there.
pushing. We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep on providing like some good topics and some good content, and it will come. It will come. You know what I'm
Nine
saying?
months, and we literally got it would be like 870 something subscribers
Mm-hmm.
type shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Like I'm so thankful for this because it's like it's all like from us, bro. It's from the bottom. Like nobody could come in and be like, oh well, we some regular ass niggas. No, we're actually sponsored. We're making like it's little bits and change and stuff like that. Like we're monetized on fucking Facebook. We're making money on Facebook now. Like we doing all of this shit, bro. Like we was fucking podcast of the week on a fucking real, what I mean, real website that sponsors real wrestlers. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, for sure.
like, nah, man. Like we've done a lot, bro. We've done a lot. We've had people that wanted to fuck with us. We've had people that like, yo, it's real, bro. It's not me just trying to, because I don't go out here and be like, yeah, we the fucking shit, nigga. We doing all of this, nigga. Like there was a time that I was editing every moment of the fucking day, bro. Like I go super hard because I would never want to have my older, like my brother that's older than me, take time an hour and a half from his family, 1, 2, 3 nights in a row or out a week for what? How the fuck am I asking my mans to spend time and we not really doing anything, bro?
Right.
Nah, man,
Hey,
nah. I
man,
took
you just have to remember there's no shortcuts, and to always respect and love the journey, because this is all
yes.
journey. You know what I mean? And you gotta, and you just have to embrace the hustle and the journey to get to the ultimate plateau where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? And you will get there, and then we all gonna look back at these videos and you'll be like, you see, you know what I'm
I
saying?
just feel bad because like as men, we could do business and we can argue. Fuck you, Hav. Nah, fuck you, Burrow, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Da, 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 da. And
Hmm.
then tomorrow you're gonna be like, nigga, you coming out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but if you tell that to your girl, it's like, I don't want to do this no more. And that's me telling her, like, you know what I mean? I just felt bad because it was just like, bro, the like tent. When I tell you the tent today was pissing me off, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like,
I
because I
mean,
had to do a workout today.
it's never easy, bro. You know what I mean? If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? You know what
Right.
I mean? It's not easy. You just have to embrace like the trials and the tribulations that come along, like with it, and learn from it, gain knowledge, gain experience, and before you know it, man, you're just gonna be like a powerhouse. You know what I'm
You
saying?
you got a lot. You got wisdom on you, bro. You got that. You're a little older than me and stuff. You're not too much older than me, but you know that feeling of like, yo, it's just like, well, you kind of always like been on the verge of having your hand in something, but you ever just felt like it's just too late, and it's just time is just fucking just moving. Like, damn, like you're trying to. It's almost like the double dutch effect where you're trying to just jump in and find out like where it's at, but then you're just like, yo, it's just way too fast right now.
I
You ever get
mean,
over that?
of course, you know what I'm saying. There was a point when I was at a crossroads. You know what I'm saying, and I'm like, okay, this is where I'm at right now up in my life. Yes, I'm happy. I've accomplished a lot of things that I set out like to do. You know what I'm saying? My dream was to have a house. Uh, for first one in my family to like have one, to have been able to get out like the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy and grateful for that. I've obtained a lot of things that I didn't think that I could get. I've been to places I didn't think I could visit. I'm blessed with like with children and grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. Of course, do fucking would like to achieve more things and like other and and for other things, of course, like the hunger and the goals don't stop because you're older. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You should always try to want more. You know what I'm saying? Always, and never get as comfortable. You know what I mean? Like no, I'm me. I tried like my best not to stay as comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just always want to do more or want to try something that's fucking different. So that's why I've always stayed busy and had like my hand in different things because I like to try new things like that. You know what I'm saying? So and for the most part it's it's worked out and plus I have failed in many other things, but just because I failed in certain things that doesn't mean that
Failure is a part of success, bro.
absolutely, and it
It's a
makes you
big part of
even
success.
more hungrier and and you use like that L or that failure to to get like to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So now, man, you are like to me, you would never stop like to try to reinvent like yourself each and every time. You know what I mean? Because of course I'm getting older. I'm about but that doesn't mean that I stop thinking. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I stop like fucking wanting. You know what I'm saying? No, it just makes me even more hungrier because I want to do as much things as possible. You know what I'm saying? Until my body and my mind says that. it can't like anymore. You know what I mean? So I try to do things on the now. You know what I'm saying? Like if I need to do something, let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. Let's not wait till tomorrow. Let's just do it now because you never know if there's gonna be like a tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at an age where I seen a lot of people that are younger like than me, you know, pass. You know what I'm saying? And that always sticks in my mind. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like this person, passed when he was 36 or 38, and I'm way older than that. And then I'm like, damn, I'm so like it makes you think like, damn, I'm very blessed to be here like right now, and I feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to continue doing more and see like where I could go. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to ask you a question, and it's
yeah,
really close to heart. But if you don't want to answer it because it's just maybe a little too personal or whatever, it's cool. Just next question me.
yeah,
Like you've had the pleasure to work with your best friends, some of your like family, your wife, and
mm-hmm,
but certain things just didn't work out. Like you and
right,
D Prez had one of the most successful clubs. There's successful clubs out there. They're
yeah,
successful clubs. But when Untouchable Riders first came on the scene, like and
right,
Hive Boogie was with the camera and niggas was pulling up and niggas wasn't doing the shit that niggas was doing. You know what I mean? Niggas wasn't pulling up the way niggas was pulling up. It was all good. Everybody was on that wave. You know what I mean? And
right,
I feel like what happened was because when I came in, I feel like because I knew a lot of the guys before I even got down. You know what I mean? So I knew what the problem was. Do you feel like letting a lot of those different egos and personalities and vibes and everything destroyed something that you and your brother had or you and your friends had or anything like that? Do you feel like other people like fucked something good up?
oh man, I don't even know how to answer that. As far as me and Deprez, I mean, I think that it will always be love there. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
Just cause I haven't spoken to him in God knows how long. If he was to call me today, I'm sure that me and Deprez would be on the phone for hours, just laughing and bullshitting and talking about like fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like that energy like will never die. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Um,
course.
and that goes for like a lot of people. You know what I mean? Just because I don't try to connect or this and that, that doesn't mean I have beef with like anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just in my own little world. You know what I'm saying? And I have to focus on like what I got going on. You know what I mean? And I know that other people are on my same path, so I gotta respect their time and like what they doing. You know what I mean? But I don't think that you would ever break like a brotherhood like that if it's a real like a fucking brotherhood. You know what I mean? Um, teens come and go, people come and go, but those that really call themselves bros, that will always be there. You know what I
Right.
mean? Um, it's just like D move, like where he moved, and I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him, man, because I knew what he went through and where he
Exactly.
was
You
at.
seen that you was with him during probably sharing each other's jerseys and motherfucking
Yeah.
playing Def Jam fucking fight for New York,
Oh
smoking
my
some bud.
god, we used to play Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh my
50
god,
cent sodas, nigga, and
uh
fucking
huh.
Debbie cakes, nigga.
And
But they
and
know
those
about it, nigga.
and those are things that we could talk about right now, and that shit was 20 something years ago.
Yeah,
So that shows you that you are trying to remember your like the good times with your bro, and
right.
that's what that's what I remember. I focus on the good shit. You know what I'm saying? And like we could talk about like the bad shit, but it don't care. It doesn't matter like fucking to me, because what I love and 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 what I appreciate are those little small times of us just chilling on a Friday night
I
playing
fucking
Xbox.
Ryder or fucking Bruckner or nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, nigga,
that's
City Island.
priceless. That's priceless to me, man. And we could all say and oh, probably if I was trying to focus on something else, like my life would have been a little different. No, 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 no. You accept those times and you value, like your time that you spent with those people at that time, because at that time we loved each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you think about, and that's what you remember. I really don't focus on what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? I focus on those times that everything it went right. y- you know so
Nigga, even when it wasn't, yo, bro, I remember, what was it, the Red Room? The Red Room,
uh-huh
right? That was the
uh-huh
trophy party.
uh-huh
Nigga, we had the $200, the middle of the mall fucking chain.
oh yeah, yeah.
Talk about you are, nigga. I had the fake chain glistening like I was young Jeezy or somebody, bro. Like it was
Listen,
just so much fucking love and everything, bro. Like
it was a
uh,
lot of fun
yeah, it
during
was
those
so much fun, bro. And I didn't want to leave D, bro. Like honestly, like I think about that all the time, bro. Like I just feel like that time it was just so many things that just it was just wrong in that era, man. But what y'all did was just epic. When Fat Joe says he had 100 niggas ready, just
times.
swinging, like no,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
like niggas really had 100 niggas.
yeah,
All niggas had to do was raise their voice, and you had 100 niggas swarming, bro. Like this
yeah.
isn't cat, bro.
if if I had to do it all over again, right, which I don't regret nothing, do not get me wrong, but if I had to go back in time, I would have not focused too much on the numbers. i
That's what
i
I'm
would have
saying.
I would have just focused on like the realest of the real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because I think once you mix all that in, it's bound to not go right. You know what I mean? Because some would do more than others. You know what I mean? And then when the time comes, it's like who's gonna do what?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And who's really down to do what? You know what I mean? So
And that's why I stood with
you
D.
know,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I seen all that weird stuff going on, bro, and it was like I had to choose between my brothers. It was like it was. I really would love to tell the whole story on my end because it's almost like a Jay-Z, Kanye, Dame Dash thing. It was
right?
literally that, bro. It was literally that, like fucking. This nigga's Dame Dash. My brother's Jay Z. I'm Kanye. This nigga
Mhm,
discovered me and was like,
mhm.
let's go, Burrow. I was like, but I can't. Like, I just can't, bro. Like, I just can't. I just couldn't do it, bro. I just couldn't. I felt wrong if I did, bro. You know what I mean? Because I was there and I was just, I just felt so like entitled to give loyalty, bro. And it was like I wanted to give loyalty to both, but if it was so much politics and stuff that I did not know and stuff like that. That's why I said that so many vibes and so many different energies. Like you said, you would have focused on the realest of the realest instead of the numbers. Because once the numbers got up to 80 and you know, like fucking it's crazy numbers, then it was just like, nah, you bending backwards for niggas and shit like that. And it's just not, you know,
Well,
niggas can't pay their dues, and you know,
right.
niggas is here just to fucking get a vest and they don't deserve it. And you know what
But
I mean? Because my
but
brother,
just remember, we always knew like to this. We was all new to what was going on, and everybody involved was just really going through the punches because we all pretty much was experimenting with a whole bunch of different things and like entities and people, and we were entrusting people that frankly we don't know like that, and we didn't all grow up in the sandbox all together, you know what I mean? So when you mix up all different types of people from different hoods and you want to bring them all together, it's not easy, man,
and
because
you know what's the crazy shit, Hob, is that I grew up in the sandbox with a lot of the niggas. And the niggas that was just coming in just wasn't it. And I used to tell you, like, yo, bro, like fresh in this, like, yo, bro, I don't rock with that nigga, bro. Like, it's just, and
yeah,
that's how you know if you're in a club, bro. You know what I mean? And you and D used to be like, you fucking with us. Like, you don't worry about anybody else. Like, you with us. And like, that's how I always been. Like, I was so privileged to be under your wing and then right under D's wing and stuff like that. Like, so fucking privileged to not have been under a fuck nigga, bro. You could have had me crash out, bro. You
right.
could have literally had me crash out, and it's like, yo, you wanted the best for me. It's like you knew the business before it ever happened, bro. Like, and we speak about it a lot on here, but
Yeah.
it's fucking story, bro, and just yeah, man.
But
It's the
you know,
life lessons, man.
I could honestly say that every move that I made in those times was thought out and calculated, and I was focused. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to make a decision on the split. You know what I mean? Like, this is one thing that I learned during this time, which is like, hold up, before I make like this decision, what are the pros and cons? You know what I mean? And I learned that a lot, like from D and John and Lex. I learned a little bit from each one of those good brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I really learned how to think. You know what I mean? And they all really taught me how to be the best, like the leader and man that like I could possibly be. You know what I mean? Because but like fuck, that's what a wise man does. You know what I'm saying? You know, like a wise man takes from each person and takes from like their strengths, and you mix that all in, and then you go and you create
You
like your own.
replicated it. Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's how
saying?
I did with you and D. Like, you taught
Right,
me, like, yo, bro, do your thing. Like, have your thing. Your thing. Don't follow
right.
trends. That's not what we here for. We here to be a fucking original, nigga. And D always taught me, I don't give a fuck what you don't have, nigga. You never jock another nigga. You never jock another man, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you, even if you need that man, you don't show him that. You know what I mean? You always stand 10 toes the fuck down, bro. And y'all niggas is just y'all just some real ass niggas, bro. Y'all, you know what I mean? I've had a brother that wasn't there for me, and y'all took over that position and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it shows, man. You knew like I said, you knew the business before it was a business, and you know what I mean, before I knew myself. And yeah, man, I'm still learning myself, man. It sucks. So I just feel sometimes I'm so mentally uh compressed that when it starts spilling over, bro, it's like, yo, bro, you can't really cry about it. You know what I mean?
No,
Because as a man, you can't go to your man's every day like, I just can't get it, bro. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? You just have to
no,
figure
no,
that shit
no,
the fuck out.
no. I do not agree like with that. That's what we all been taught, and that's what we all have seen, that that like a man can really go out there and fucking cry out, you know what I'm saying, or seek advice, or want to speak. No, man, no. You know what I'm saying? If there's something wrong with you and you need advice, or you just need somebody just to listen, bro, it should be okay to be able to call somebody and just vent. You know what I mean? And like that person that fucking you venting to, like that person really doesn't even have to say anything to you. Just be
Nope.
there.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's what
You know
psychiatrists
what
do.
I mean? Exactly. But in our like a society, it's like it's like a fucking taboo that a man can go out there and seek help, or fucking ask for advice, because if they ask for advice, it's kind of looked at like as
And that
soft,
is
or
weak. Yeah,
like
weak.
that nigga's weak, he's soft. No, I do not agree with that, man. Like, if you got like your bro and he's really your bro, like fucking that fucking you
You've
say,
always answered the phone,
if
bro. You've
we
always.
bro, you know what I mean? And and a fucking, if you can't call your bro at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, just when you like sitting at the edge of the bed, like, oh my god, like what the fuck, then he's not your bro.
Yeah. I've definitely hit your ass up 3 in the morning, like, yo, bro, I need to figure out this LLC. I need to figure out this business motion. I need to do this and all of that. Like me, I feel like my problem is like soon to be rich nigga problems. Like, how do I put this shit in motion? Like, and then it's like I when I was in jail, I had this moment where it clicked to me. Like, a dude kept telling me, because I would always say the same shit over and over and over and over. And he's like, yo, bro, the definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over, expecting a different outcome and not getting it, bro. Just doing the same shit. And then it was like, I have to just like, I have to do something, bro. So it just clicked to me where it was like, it's almost like you go insane until it finally fucking clicks, bro. And that's how I just been since then, bro. It's a weird process for me, but it drives me crazy. It drives me to the point where it's like I'm almost you've known, like, yo, bro, I'm just like, yo, bro, I just need to be successful. Like, and it sucks, bro. It really
Listen,
really sucks.
have you ever read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Rich dad, poor dad, no.
Read it, and you will feel a lot better about yourself.
No, man. Yo, listen,
I
I
guarantee
already
you. I guarantee you, if you read
I
that
don't.
book,
Oh,
you're
bro.
gonna like enlighten.
I
Like,
tell my wife this shit all the time. We ain't got no kids. I got everything I want. I'm looking at people. They look horrible. I feel horrible, but
right,
it's one thing to feel horrible and
hmm,
look horrible.
right.
You know what I mean? Like niggas your age and my age, even my age at 35 years old, bro, looking sick and dying on the block right now, still trying to do some 24-year-old shit, bro. Nah, man. Yeah. So I'm thankful for everything I got. I got all my teeth, even though it looked like I don't got no teeth. My shit's is straight. I got
Mm-hmm.
all my teeth. My vision is great. I got money in my pocket. I got a beautiful home, two beautiful dogs, a wife that really tries to be a great wife every day, no matter how fucking bipolar I get. Yeah,
And
bro.
you have to let her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You have to let her do your. You have to let her do her job. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely do.
Whether it's good for you or it's not good for you, and you feel that she should be doing more. No, let her do what she needs to do. You know what I'm saying? And then it's your job to pick her up at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So as long as you have that type of mindset, then bro, sky's like the limit, B. You know?
Man, she's super successful. She's one of the motherfucking sponsors of here. Yatu Sabe Creations. If
Listen,
you don't
I
know,
seen it. I seen it when we was at fucking Fanatics. I was like, look at this girl. She's lugging around this big ass suitcase. That shit's mad heavy, and she's just following like a man. You know what I'm saying? Because like fucking her man wants to do all this shit,
'cause
and she
that that that
and
was
she's
my
probably
like.
like fucking doesn't even want to do none of that shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and
But
people
she's
are gonna
doing it.
take it weird, but that was the training to do of my business. You know what I mean? Where she understood where she had to be. You know what I mean? That's why I go super hard. I don't work out. We are tired right now. The comments is not flooded because she's in the bed. She's tired. We have to take all these tables and walk upstairs. We don't work out. We don't
But
work out.
what I'm trying to tell you is that not many of the females nowadays is gonna do that for you.
Oh yeah, I know. I trust me. I know.
And this new fucking generation that we have now, yeah, I good luck with that, boy. Good
Yeah,
luck with
man.
that. So
It's.
appreciate that woman. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I
what I mean?
definitely do. She knows
I'm
I do.
I'm not I'm not saying that fucking you don't, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that I seen it like with my own eyes, and like I don't even know her, but
Right.
I'm just talking to you from the outside in, like what I
No,
saw.
you're not even the first one to say that. While we were at Fanatics, there was a whole bunch of people saying that shit. Like, man, she's while you doing this, she's doing that. Y'all a great team and
So
shit like that. Yeah.
much love and the respect, like to her. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
man. She
love. You know
does
what
her
I mean?
thing, man. Yeah, she does her thing. She did her thing today at Pittsburgh, man. The pop-up shop, Yatu Sabe Creations, man.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a good talk, man. We need the podcast more. Just talk about life and shit, and not these other
Yeah.
teams and Diddy and shit like that, bro. Just because
Hmm.
you know what I mean, it helps me. Like it makes me feel good, bro, because it's like I know some of your stories, and you've really been keeping it lip tight on this motherfucker. Like you don't brag about nothing. Like we don't podcast about the past or anything. And like I feel like we really have some good ass fucking stories. Like
Oh yeah.
and and lessons that we learned from them stories because we were young, and we were doing a lot. When people say niggas was doing the most, niggas was doing the most legally. Like we weren't out here gang banging and doing the stupid shit. Like we were literally doing some real nice partying with some lames and trying to get some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of
that's
lames out there. But
yeah, it was a lot of lames, but Storm 300 TV, you're late, nigga. It's been a
ah,
whole hour, nigga. You just got on, nigga. You suspended. Nah, good looking for the follow and everything on Twitch.
yep.
Appreciate you guys, man. But I love talking to you, bro. I love soaking up game. I love just the fact that we could we could look back at these things. Like I was looking back and, you know, seeing the hurricanes in Florida and stuff like that. Like, nigga, we going through it together. Even though, you know, like you said, you haven't spoke to D in years. Me and you, we didn't speak to each other for years, but now we've been getting on this motherfucker weekly for 9 months, connecting and just putting out them good vibes and shit like that, bro. And, you know, building a fucking empire brick by brick, bro. So thank you, man. For
Yeah,
real.
man. Same here, brother. You know what I'm saying? I told you from Jump Street, you know what I'm saying? Like when you asked me, I was like, sure, come on, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like I had no expectations. You know what I'm saying?
There's niggas that want a podcast every day, bro. Like that want to take this shit serious, that won't do it. And
Right.
he's doing it just off of the strength of me. I can't keep a co-host in this motherfucker. I can't. I just can't, man.
I told you, man. Like if I got time, I got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? There's I dedicate a lot of my time to my son and my kids because they gotta go to swimming, they gotta go to fucking martial arts, they gotta go to theater.
Time
you know
is
what
money,
I mean?
man. Time is money. That shit is not cheap, bro. You know what I mean?
So
for the
I
fact
gotta
that you sit down,
make like my time. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I'm here.
Yeah. Positive note, man. You don't need the bridges that you burn, but it's good to have them. Just you could show people a easier way to walk.
Ooh. Bars.
I know I be killing these shits, right, bro? Like, yo,
Bars.
bro.
Wow.
Killing these shits, bro.
Wow, that's really.
I swear to God, freestyle, bro. Freestyle. I swear on my mother and everything, bro. Because I mean, we're going through it. So, and plus, it goes with the whole theme of everything we spoke about and everything. So,
that's dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Yatu Shabe. Shout out Podstar. Shout out Plug Network, man. We gotta get up out of here. We did a late show today. Usually we at 8:30, but it is what it is. We got to get up out of here. Like I said, we not podcasters. We not journalists. We are not gangsters. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not for the week. Thank you and good night.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Bro, Loach.
Live in the building. In the building. Yo, DJ! That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix with
Not for the Week Pod.
Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen.